Today is the day and take the boat to the welders.
So Icon Fabricating Welding.
Wheels. That's a surefire bead on there. Cleaning her up, I found a couple more spots. Really need to be welded. So we just gotta go fishing. Come on. Yeah, fish on, baby. Look at that bad boy right there. 4 pounds. Got more fillets to catch. What's up, anglers? Welcome back to another episode of Who's Your Angler? I'm your boy Brooklyn. All right, anglers, how we doing? We are back at it. We are on another fillet fishing mission. That's right. After talking to the welder, Shane, he let me know that he doesn't mind eating bluegill. I was like, well, hey, I know where a place I can get some nice pan-sized bluegill. So today we're on a mission to catch at least 4 to 6 bluegill, at least hand size, what I call pan size, decent bluegill, and we're gonna harvest those today for him, and then we'll probably fillet them later. And I got a fillet knife finally, so yay. Hopefully it's sharp enough. It's brand new. I hadn't even pulled it out the pack yet. And we're gonna see if we can catch ourselves some bluegill. In the previous one, we hooked up on some catfish. Now we're headed to get these bluegill, and I think we'll round it out at the end by catching him a couple of bass, but not from where we're going today.
10 seconds later.
All right, we've made it to the training grounds. We are back. I don't expect this little excursion to take long because the bluegill just hit. I wanted to show you real quick my crappie baits I picked up. Each of these were like $1, so they're pretty cheap and affordable. You're gonna go through a ton of them anyway. But I got a multitude of colors. These are the pink ones that I've been using, and I just wanted to experiment a little bit to see what will hook up more. The pink has done well here, but I don't know if that's like the fan favorite or whatnot. So I'm just gonna experiment, see what happens. If the pink doesn't hit today, we got options. That's the whole goal. But we're rigged up. We're about to move over to where we need to be and start fishing. Okay, this is gonna be home for the next however long. I picked this spot because I've hooked up with some pan-sized bluegill in this area before. And I do have my stringer, so we're gonna keep them alive until we leave. Let's get to some fishing then. All right, let's see what we can do. It's supposed to be an easy fishing trip. I've had a tough couple of fishing trips, my last few. I don't know when this video will come out, so I'll just say it like this. There was a day that I fished from New Orleans. I got my line wet in New Orleans, somewhere in between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. I think it was right outside of Baton Rouge. And then also in the actual lake of Lake Charles, and I caught absolutely nothing. Which, to fish an entire state and catch nothing was extremely disheartening, if I'm being honest. So a hookup right now would be really very much appreciated. Oh, there's a snake. Look, coming right at us. See him swimming right across there? Don't you come up here. I got something for you if you decide to. Get on out of here. Get out of here. Now I don't know where he went. Hopefully he stays gone. Nothing is ever easy. Anything worth doing is never easy. Over here where we caught one of our biggest cats, a 3-pound cat. We've had more luck over here fishing, so let's see what happens. There's a good chance we could hook up on a big cat, and I don't want a cat today. Cats aren't on the menu. Even less action on this all neon color here. Okay, I'm getting increasingly frustrated, if I'm being honest, because nothing seems to be working right now. I have a couple other colors to try, but I ain't even got a nibble.
3,000 years later.
All right, we came way over here and we finally actually pulled one out the water. It is not a keeper though. Could be bait if we were trying to do a catfish challenge again, but we don't need catfish. We need some bluegill right here, but we need some bigger ones. But at least we pulled one out right here, so let's get that guy back in the water. It was on this pink one, pink and white. That's a little encouraging. And another bait size, but we don't want bait. Add another nibble. A little nibble. That's 3. And getting bigger. This guy almost choked it. Spin for me, man. He got a mouth on him. He's still alive. Always carry some pliers with you if you're not trying to keep fish. Otherwise, you're gonna end up killing them when you're trying to unhook them, and we don't want that. He's got a pretty big mouth. Let's get this guy back in the water. He deserves some peace and relaxation. Boom, and he's gone. That's our 3rd one from this little area. So they are hitting here. They are hitting this pink and white. Now we just got to convince a pan size one to take our bait. If you would like to see us clean this area up, comment below. Clean up paradise. How about that? Or is that too much? Just clean up is good. And I will pick a certain couple of spots, this one being one of them, to clean up the shoreline a little bit. You got him. You fighting. Oh, we got us a pan size. Oh, that's a fillet size right there. And we caught the tree. What is with me catching this tree above me? We got our first keeper, people. You can eat that guy. You can eat that guy right there. Sweet. He's not the biggest. Hey, chill out. Chillax. But, as you can see, sorry, it's hard to tell in that hand. Ow, don't stick me any more than I deserve. I think that's a keeper. I think that guy's a keeper. Open up, let's see. He's definitely in the area of keepers. He might even be a sunfish too, because he got a little red behind the blue gill. But we're gonna put him on our keeping line and see what happens. I'm looking for 4 to 6 keepers. Out here, I'm considering this a keeper. So 5 more of these guys or bigger, and I'll be really happy. The little guys are hitting it. Oh, we got us a pan. We got us another eater. We got us another eater. Ooh, this one's bigger, I think. That's even better. The bigger, the better. Hey, chill. Chill. Batman Forever reference. Look at him. Hey, I mean, That's hand size. That's what I said we were looking for. So that's 2. Let's put him on the stringer too. Oh, nice little fight. Ooh. I mean, nah. He's not quite what I mean, nah. We're gonna put him with the other ones. He is pan size or hand size. He's just not the biggest. There's a snake right there. Oh, get out of here. Alrighty. Hey guys, I don't know if I ran out of battery on the GoPro or if it overheated. We're gonna let it relax and see if it was just overheated. But if I ran out of battery, that's gonna be it as far as being able to film with the GoPro today. So if I hook up on anything afterwards until I leave, then I will just film it with my cell phone. Excuse the audio if the audio sucks, especially right now because I'm right next to the fountain. But yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, the battery did go dead, so this will be the last fish that I'll be able to film. But look how pretty that one is. Look at those colors. I mean, so yellow. This one did choke the bait, so we're gonna try to save its life and get it back in the water. I never want to lie to my audience, so that guy had choked the bait so bad I had to dispatch him. But since we're out here trying to catch fillets today, instead of using him for cut bait, I'm going to keep him, and that's just gonna be a tiny fillet. All right, anglers, that's gonna do it for us today on this part of this mission. We're being beckoned back to the real world. We only caught the ones that you saw. I didn't catch anything else after that one I had to dispatch and because he choked the bait. So great, thank you very much for tuning in on this part of this mission, and we'll catch you on the next part.
Much later.
Down there's Tyler working away. He's working on some pallets for a project that he's doing for his personal self. Today I'm gonna give you a real quick update on what we got going on the boat. As you can see, she's under the carport. Got a drape on her for sound protection, you know, try to kill some of that vibration from the sanding. We are gonna sand on her today. We've already got her welded like I told you before, and we're now looking for any other damage underneath this dirt and grime that you see. We have begun to sand her down. We did this in a time lapse. When we're done with this project, we'll drop how much we had to put in budget wise to make this build happen. We are definitely trying to do this as budget friendly as possible, so everything that we're doing, that's why you see stacks of pallets over there, because we're going to use some of that wood to build out the frame and deck for the boat. But I'm super excited to get into today. Let's get stuck in there and see if we can't sand ourselves a boat. Alright, so I just finished inspecting her, and what you may have seen me doing was walking around and tapping the boat. There's certain things that I know need to be fixed, but we didn't mark them. But like, you might see marks around rivets or arrows. It either needs to be welded or JB welded closed. This definitely needs to be welded. That's a crack that we found there. Let's see, anything else on the side? Some stuff I was just being hypercritical, but like this, I want to seal that so that it doesn't leak on the interior. That, though it's not really that bad, I want to fix that. I think that was just a pinhole, but I need to get that off of there to make sure. There's cracks there. I may have him tack weld those closed. It's really windy. This back corner has some damage. I have to decide what I'm gonna do with this here. This actually, if I'm being honest, this could kill this build altogether, because the reality is that's so damaged there that I would have to rebuild this whole piece here in order for it to withstand more damage. But we're gonna see what we do. We may just end up reinforcing this as much as possible with JB Weld and call it a day. But here's a delamination right here that he has to fix and weld. All these little holes back here, we'll do something about those with JB Weld. We won't really worry about that because we're gonna end up punching through there anyway, potentially. That's gonna get JB Weld because it's not an actual hole, it just needs to be fixed. Let's see. These are loose rivets or potential leak areas I want to close off. Here's another delamination that I didn't know was there, but I found it while sanding. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 major little cracks. This is the one that he fixed for us already. Again, just some sealing issues, nothing really serious there. That's just cosmetic, it doesn't go into the hole. I'm gonna just JB Weld over that so it's smooth. While we're talking about it, I have no unreal expectations for this boat. My goal is to get it waterworthy, and then we will deck it out and make it really cool. And I may keep it for me personally, unless somebody out there wants to make an offer for it, knowing what it's been through and how much work I put into it. Maybe I'll trade it, whatever the case may be, you know, or maybe I'll get another boat and do another build. Who knows? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Tell me what y'all think I should do in the comments below. But for now, I'm just going to get this boat to the point where it looked like a turd. It will be a nice polished turd by the time I'm done with it. No, it'll be better than that, but I don't want to give away too many plans. I just want you to see it as it unfolds. So bear with me, trust the process, and believe in Who's Your Angler. We will get this done. You know, by the grace of God, we will come out on the other side of this project with a beautiful product that we're proud of and that people will want to fish off of, especially myself here. So I can't wait for that. Next stages are getting all the welds welded, and in order to do that I have to collect some fillets, which I've been in the process of doing. I've already caught some catfish. We need fillets to fix the welds, so that's what we got to do next. Woo, it's a hot day today. We are trying to wrap up the series of fillets. Today my goal is to catch some bass. Ooh, just had an exciting update, possibly a breakthrough. A trailer. He is on his way over here now to bring me the trailer to